welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip. The mix-up continues. Last week's Love Island was good and this week is looking even better. Let's jump straight to it. So Amber and Michael, what the hell is going on? Curtis and Amy are what it is. 4 days apart and it is chaos. The men have lost their bird brains. Michael, what the back foot is going on? I was rooting for you, dude. For you and Amber. And you switched overnight. Disappointing women across the UK. We are not pleased. We are not pleased with you at all. Both Curtis and Michael are making men look trash right now. Lying to all the girls. Now, Michael is top of the trash pile right now because if he had an issue with Amber, why didn't he say so? Yes, we've seen him have little, minor tiffs, nothing major. But I've never seen him say, he felt he had to bite his lip before and all this extra stuff that he's coming with. Stop with the lies, dude. You didn't speak up and say any of this before. Didn't have anything to say before. So where did this all come from? It's crazy to me. He really did her dirty by recoupling with Joanna. And rather than apologising for hurting her feelings, he has an attitude with her, giving her attitude, telling her that she's raising her voice and, doing nothing to accept his part, the part that he played in all of this. Because she came back, she's the loyal one. He's one who decided to move on. He does say he's a straight talker. So what happened to his straight talking? He is not serious right now. And to use his own words against him, he is acting like a dickhead, okay? The truth is, he didn't waste any time moving on with Joanna. And then you even lied and said that you slept outside. I think that was like for one night. Like, please, seriously. Well done to Anna. Well done to her. She had her girl Amber's back and had a few choice words for Michael. She had him up on this issue. And she was right. He sure did lead Amber on. She let her guard down for him. And for what? Look what he did. So good for her. I'm so glad that she came to the defense of her friend like that. And that's what girls should do. That's what good friends do, right? That's what girls do. We will hold it down for our friends, particularly in those sort of situations where someone is just taking the outright pee. Like, seriously. Like she said, if you had an issue, why didn't you say anything before? Why didn't you mention it before? If you had an issue, why was this, not spoken of before? Why is it that a new girl's now come in and that's now you have issues? And I've been quite surprised by Michael because I expected better from him. I'm surprised to see him going around bitching about her to the new girl. And what I don't understand also is how, now people are trying to compare the Jordan and Anna situation to Amber and Michael. No, and no again. It isn't the same situation whatsoever. They were coupled up for weeks, talking about, deeper stuff. They were connected for weeks. They were almost, on boyfriend-girlfriend territory. Now, I don't think Anna and Jordan had been together for even a week yet. They were getting to know each other. It was still early days. It isn't the same thing. They weren't on the same level. There's weeks versus days, okay? And he said, as in Michael, he said his head wouldn't turn. He spoke about his family, her family, and about, them getting to know each other's families. It was much deeper. And don't you forget, Amber also let her guard down. Now, who remembers when they went on a date and she said, you look like the guy, you're kind of good looking guy, so you look like a guy who would ruin my life. Well, it seems she was onto something. Of course, her life isn't ruined. She's beautiful. She can move on and she can, do better. But you get what's my point. You get my drift on this. So as for his new girl, Joanna, she was linked to a famous footballer who was shocked to find out that she even went into the villa, even was on Love Island. So good luck with that, Michael. She also needs to keep her opinions to herself about Amber. Why is she even speaking about Amber? Now, again, I do blame Michael partly for this as well because he has been bitching about Amber to her. So it's given her the green light to make her feel comfortable that she can add her 2 pence in. But being that you're the one who took him away and you're the one that's causing all the issues, you should just be sitting there, be happy you got what you wanted and just be quiet. Jordan and Anna situation isn't the same thing, so girl, bye. I don't know why you even brought that up or even mentioned it. You just need to stay out of it. You know, she came in actually liking some other boys, but changed focus on Michael. So, you know he was coupled up, you know you liked him, you know it's going to cause issues, so you're not going to catch some heat. So emotions are involved. Yes, Amber saying you're a dead thing is her venting, and she can do that. She can say what she wants at the end of the day because she has a right to be upset. She has a right to be in her feelings because she was led on by Michael for weeks, and then he snakes her like this. Now, Joanna is attractive, they're attractive women, but in my opinion, she has nothing on Amber on that side of things. Was it the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as they say. You can tell Amber's really hurt, and it's understandable after being loyal to Michael and then you return to this kind of foolishness. So she's angry. I don't feel like she's really vented at the girl. She was talking behind the girl's back, saying things to her friends. It just so happens that girl, Jordan, was there and brought back the news, how they do in a small environment like that. So she has a right to say what she had to say. What I don't understand though is how none of the boys have checked Michael on what he has done. It's crazy to me, not one of them. Obviously Curtis is usually one that talks sense to people, but he has his own issues right now. Anton, Mr. Mixy doesn't seem to be having Amber's back on this either. So I find it really strange that the boys, or even Tommy, because Tommy's usually a voice of reason as well, but I think he's probably feeling a bit awkward because they are all friends, but still, as a friend, you're supposed to tell your friends the truth, and someone needs to tell Michael that what he's done and the way he's handled himself, the attitude that he has, isn't right. And usually he's the one that is a sensible one. Amy and Curtis, oh my days, how sad was that? Curtis, how do you put everything on the line for a girl that is not even showing you an ounce of interest? I don't understand it. And poor Amy is now going to be probably looking at Jordan and comparing herself and trying to figure out what on earth is going on with her life. I mean, Jordan, had eyes for Danny and didn't even show Curtis any interest. So I don't understand why he felt so compelled to, go after her. And if he had doubts about him and Amy, he should have said that before instead of just giving her false hope. Yes, he's now admitting it, but clearly she's heartbroken and should it really be called Heartbreak Island or just No Love Island? But, at least there is still a glimmer of hope because we still have Tommy and Molly May doing really well. Yes, I wasn't sure about her intentions to begin with, but I have changed my mind and I think they are such a cute couple. They are really so cute, and it was so good to see that they both waited for each other and they're getting back together again was so sweet. Anna and Ovie, yes, they do suit. I thought that she would leave Jordan, for Ovie. I wasn't surprised at that at all because really they were in the early stages. It's not really that deep. It's not as deep as the Amber and Michael situation at all. But it seems Anna does still maybe like Jordan, who maybe surprised her by waiting and, not coupling up with anybody else. But really, the question is, did he really wait for Anna, or was it by default? Because he was actually interested in Jordan. It's just that Jordan was interested in Danny. So, if she was interested in him, would he have waited for Anna? That is the question. But we won't ever know that, will we? So Anna does need to be careful, as there is a girl out there who's claiming Ovie. She posted this and is indicating that she's heartbroken. So has he got a girl on the outside, or is this a girl just trying it here? What's going on here? I must say I like the way Ovie went to check on Anna when it was getting a little bit heated between her and Michael during, Anna having up Michael on the whole Amber situation, the way he handled it. Anna definitely let him have it, and she was right by saying he's not the man he has been portraying himself to be, because he has definitely been leading on Amber. I don't understand how you can not understand that. So what else is going on? Let's reflect a bit, shall we? So last week we had Maura mad at Tom. She cussed him off after putting his big foot in his mouth on more than one occasion, with the final nail in the coffin when she heard from Anna that he had told Jordan some stuff about her. Jordan then confirmed Tom had said Maura made him feel cringe. Long story short, Maura cussed him out again and done after that with Tom. After the dumping of My Girl Yewande, Danny and Arabella got straight to it and were happily coupled up, much to the annoyance of Anna and Amber, as they were close to Yewande. Their happy coupledom came to an abrupt end when the UK had to vote to save their fave couples from getting dumped from the island. They saved my once favourite couple, Michael and Amber, and Molly May and Tommy, who are another favourite couple, Anton and Lucy. Yet I still don't know how they made it through over Amy and Curtis. To be fair, I was quite surprised that, to see Amy and Curtis in the bottom. But anyway, in the bottom was Amy and Curtis, Arabella and Danny, Anna and Jordan, Tom and Maura. Caroline Flack, the show host, came to announce all this and reveal that the top 3 had to choose a couple to dump. The boys, Michael and Tommy and Messy Anton, had to pick a girl, and they chose Arabella to dump from the island. And I know I wasn't the only one doing a little bit of a happy dance and quoting Yewande's parting words to Danny: "What goes around comes around." The girls, Amber, Molly May and Lucy, had to choose a boy, and they dumped Tom from the island, mainly due to the whole drama with Maura, which was fair enough. Danny was upset to see Arabella go, but not enough to leave with her. Fast forward to today, he's moved on and is now coupled up with model Jordan, who's a beautiful girl that both Curtis and Jordan were interested in. Last week we also had the revelation of surfer girl Lucy admitting that she was crushing on Tommy. Now, following the Love Island game where they had to read out texts from the public, she was somewhat triggered by a text about her and Tommy suiting each other as a couple. She admitted she liked him to Maura, saying never say never. Maura shared this tea with some of the girls, as you do. Anton hears about it because, he's nosy and mentions it to Lucy, and then proceeds to encourage her to tell Tommy how she feels. It had me thinking Anton really doesn't like Molly May. I don't know why he doesn't like her so much. Is it because she rejected him? Anyway, Lucy decided to pull Tommy for a conversation to express her feelings, and I was very impressed with Tommy's handling of the situation. He politely friend-zoned her, as he rightly should. Go on, Tommy. Lucy's something else. After Tommy liked her, she still chose Joe. So I don't understand all this bit. And now she sees Tommy and Molly were happy and she wants to throw a spanner in the works. Anyway, while all of that was going on, the girls let Molly May know what Lucy had said about Tommy. So after Tommy smoothly dodged Lucy, he went to share with his brother from another mother, Curtis, as he always does, to go and seek his advice whether he should actually let Molly May know what's happened, because Lucy had asked him not to tell anyone what she had said to him and that she had made a play for him. Anton, being a messy mare, ran to Lucy for an update, and she tells him how it went and that she doesn't want anyone to find out that she made a play for Tommy. So he decides to fast up himself to go and interrupt Tommy and Curtis's conversation and interject his opinion. Anyway, Tommy shares that he doesn't know whether to tell Molly May because, if it was the other way round, of course he'd want to know. Anton, who at this point had no relationship, proceeds to give bad advice and tells Tommy no, he shouldn't tell Molly May. Molly May is seeing that, Tommy, Curtis and Anton have gone. She wants to know what's going on, and she goes up there and interrupts the boys. They all look guilty and they could go to leave, but while leaving, I was glad to see Curtis turn and whisper, to Tommy and tell him to tell her. And Tommy did tell Molly May exactly what went down. So I was so glad that he took that advice and didn't take Anton's ridiculous advice. Of course, Molly May was fuming when she found out. And she does have a chat with Lucy about it and she does clear the air. And then they get a text alert about packing for Casa Amor. So you fast forward to Casa Amor, where Caroline Flack introduced the 6 new good-looking male contestants. And then after the lads have been sent off for a little boys bonding trip, they return to the villa and find that their girls are gone and replaced by 6 new attractive girls. Mix up indeed. I must say though, it was good to see that ITV producers are listening and added in a few more people of colour in the newbie mix on both sides. So as we know, the purpose of Casa Amor is literally to just test the couple's relationships, and clearly that has been a success, because what a mess, what a mess. My fave couple, Amber and Michael, are no more. I can't believe it. And now, you know, we've got Amy and Curtis are looking a hot mess as well. Poor Amy, and you know, as far as she's concerned, Curtis was her perfect man. Curtis looked like he was a perfect guy, but there is no such thing as perfect people. Jordan looked butthurt when Anna returned with her new man, Ovie, you know, that ticks all her boxes. So that's tall, dark and handsome, 28-year-old and from London. But the question is, you know, how will that go? You know, Jordan still likes Anna, and it seems she still might like him a little bit. But as I said earlier, Anna's new interest has been linked to a girl out here, but we don't know what the situation is there. As for the other islanders, Anton is coupled up with Belle. So, you know, it's good that he's actually finally has a girl so he can stop getting everyone's business, but I don't think he will, because I think he just likes doing all that. And then you've got Maura, who had her eyes on two guys from Casa Amor, Denon and Marvin. She hit it off with Denon at first, but ended up going for Marvin, so it'd be interesting to see how that plays out. Lucy obviously got over her crush on Tommy quite quick and had her eyes on two guys. She likes Stevie and George, and so she went for George, so we'll see how that goes. I do wonder if Joe is still out here waiting for her. Anyway, enough of that for me. What do you think about all of this? Are you shocked about Michael and Amber? No. What do you guys think about Amy and Curtis situation? What do you think about the newbies and everything that has happened so far? Let me know below. Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.